Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please,
no.
man.
Hack,
Come
I
on,
told you,
please.
you're not on my crew. You can't just waltz off the street, man. You just can't.
I gotta pee. Hey.
Run when the rhythm's right, go into the night, go until you're out of sight, and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right, go into the night, floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eyes. You go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart. Breaks my heart, 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 heart. Breaks my heart, 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 heart. Breaks my heart, heart, heart. Breaks my shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from the locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light.
Is there anything to say? Wyoming. I'm never coming here again. It's 2 a.m. Mountain time. We were woken up by a fierce storm. We're now pretty damn soggy. Rain. So here's to you, Wyoming. Here's to you, Wyoming.
So after that night in Wyoming, we knew the adventure had definitely begun. The past 2-3 days, they've been crazy fun. Chicago was insane. It's probably the prettiest city we saw, mostly because we got to see it from real up high. Minneapolis was cool, met Hack's friend, crazy drummer, just awesome. Good time, saw the Mall of America. Wyoming had really whipped our asses and got us into this adventure where we were ready to go.
Oh, hello there. My
Hold on, I have to say. Let me just, hold on a second. Alright. No, that's not right. Hold on, just please bear with me. There we go. So off we went into the West. Day 1, bum rush Chicago. Day 2, Chicago to Minneapolis. Day 3, Minneapolis to Sundance, Wyoming. All in all, it was pretty exciting.
Van, Mickey Smalls, listen.
I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Honeys call me bigger, the condom filler. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check this shit, I got the pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the epilogue by James Todd Smith. I get swift with the lyrical gift. Hit you with the dick, make your kidney shift. Here we go, but I'm not domino. I got the funk flow to make your drawers drop slow. So recognize the dick size in these Carcanine jeans. I wear 13s, know what I mean? I fuck around and hit you with the Hennessy dick. Mess around and go blind, don't get to see shit. The next batter, here to shatter your blatter, it doesn't matter. Skinny or fat or light skinned or black, baby, I drop these. Boniqua mommy, screaming, I poppy. I love it when they call me Big Pop, but I only smoke blunts if they roll prop. But look, I got ya caught up with the drunk flow. Fuck taekwondo, I told a fofo. For niggas getting mad cause they bitch chose me, a big black motherfucker with G. You see, all I do is separate the game from the truth. Big bang boots from the Bronx to Bolivia, getting physical like Olivia Newt. Tricks up my click dick all day with no trivia. So give me a a bankroll and a bag of weed. I'm guaranteed to fuck until I nosebleed. Even if the new man's a certified Mac, you get that H-Town in you. You want that old thing back?
Like B-I-double-G-I-E with some new R-U-L-E. Notorious is known for busting in your E-Y-E. Baby, just know they love to hate me. How come you come, we coming back to maybe. How close we came to coming together is crazy. How come you and your sis facing me the faces? When y'all coming, y'all be crying like I'm killing y'all bitches. I know there's a bigger picture than the camera rolling, cause I don't think y'all be knowing how this shit's unfolding. Back shots to the rear, got the Mac unloading. Gotta reload like every so often. Saying I got my swagger back, I'm looking like bitch, my swagger never left. Don't be so hard pressed to be impressed by these new rappers. They actors and the fact is, you want that old thing back.
My lips a lot, used to lick the clips a lot, but licking clips has to stop. Cause y'all don't know how to act when the tongue go down below. Peep the funk flow, really go. I got the cleanest, meanest penis. You never seen this, stroke of genius. So take off your Tim boots and your bodysuit. I mean the spandex, and hit my man next. Sex get rougher when they come to the nut buster. Pussy crusher, black nasty motherfucker. I don't chase them, I replace them. And if I'm caressing them, I'm undressing them. Fuck what you heard, who's the best in New York? Fulfilling fantasies without that nigga Mr. Raw. Or tattoo, I got you wrapped around my dick. And when I'm done, I got the split shit.
Trez Van, Mickey Smalls, listen.
Probably one of the craziest days of my life. I've never swore so many times in one car ride. I'm on top of the world right now. I don't know what's going on in my head, but some crazy chemicals are going right now.
Well, that's going to be a great story to tell someday. Look at those two boys getting into all sorts of crazy trouble.
Some foolish kids driving across America, not a care in the world. Anyways, yeah, we saw some pretty crazy stuff on this leg. The journey, Seattle, that was really our first taste of the western city. It's definitely a weird landscape. We saw some crazy national parks. Yellowstone, we saw some awesome wildlife, bison, some elk. Glacier National Park was pretty insane. Every time we would go into water, as you can see, as you saw some shots of the water's absolutely pristine. It's just all clear in all the national parks. We also went to Crater Lake National Park. We didn't really have any expectations for that. Ended up being absolutely amazing. Reaching the Pacific really felt like we had really crossed a line, really crossed our goal of driving across America. Saw the redwoods. The redwoods were absolutely insane. It's just really hard to describe these huge trees and how large they are. What it feels like to drive through them. It's just absolutely it's just beautiful.
What the balls.
It's a great feeling. We're just driving through these beautiful ancient trees.
Let's find out what the boys are up to next.
Jesus, how long have we had this yurt now?
I don't know, man. I think yesterday morning.
What the hell? What in God's name is going on?
Look at the segways. You one job, GPS, one job.
Animal crackers.
I don't like animal crackers. I had a shit ton of eggs this morning. I had probably close to 10 eggs. Is that weird to you?
I'm probably at close to 10 eggs.
Probably. I mean, in a realistic world, probably like 8 or 9, alright?
If you're afraid of spiders and heights, you're going to have a bad time.
And that's why I hate people.
You right, GPS, you right.
Sarah just sent me a Snapchat of her like that she was about. Like someone looks like a and then she's gonna send me back like, nice new
I hate the smell of sweaty hands.
Yoko Ono or something.
Please tell me you've seen the video of John Lennon and Chuck Berry.
I can't even do it. I just can't even do it.
Oh, depends on the weather.
I am.
When I see, these are the eyes of
'cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's fantasy, but darling, stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's fantasy, but darling.
Dude, are you gonna use your stick or not?
I will after this.
You've been excited for this for like the whole trip.
I'm gonna slap my stick around wherever the hell I want to, alright?
So we continued onward to San Francisco at that point. One of the coolest, like, laid-back cities. Yosemite is a pretty insane place. It's one of the weirdest places we went to. The rocks of Yosemite, as Zach said. We decided to rush from Yosemite to Death Valley. So we rushed to Death Valley after Yosemite. And it's absolutely beautiful seeing it during the sunset. We saw you see the mountains just get dark, it's absolutely beautiful. But then once it's dark in Death Valley, it's just kind of really an eerie place. You see maybe 1 or 2 cars. There's one gas station, and the gas price is like $5.70 something. It's crazy. Once we finally got out, it was great. We knew that we were heading to Vegas. We got there pretty late, but it was cool to see the Strip at night. But the hostel that we went to was pretty cool. It's like it's kind of like a commune almost. Like, these people were all really, really nice. And everyone just kind of has a good time. And there's people from like all over the world.
You dirty, dirty whore. I guess the rain's down in Africa.
I really hope the GoPro got that train. It even looked very recording. Yeah, it looked very unsafe to me. I was like, is that really how they carry 737s?
That's hilarious. It looked very unsafe. Well, it's not really hilarious. It's actually...
Let's go to the vlog.
Fine.
Let's go to the... I even imagined, like, for a split second, I imagined that train crashing. And I was like, I'm imagining in, like, 2012-esque, like, CGI. And it's just like a...
So we leave Vegas and we head towards the Grand Canyon in the morning. We got there, I mean, it's a pretty insane place. Like, I loved just climbing on the ledges. It's so big it just looks almost like a canvas. It's like a 2-dimensional. It's crazy. And we went to Albuquerque, which, you know, we were looking for the Breaking Bad sets and stuff, which that was really cool. We found a lot of them, but Albuquerque, we found out, is the weirdest place in America, in our opinion. We just saw some of the weirdest stuff. Like, there's these bug cars, it's like ridden with crime. We go through Texas, we go through Louisiana, which, horrible weather the whole time. I don't know why, it's absolutely horrible weather. But the drivers in the South are the worst drivers in America. Blinkers are black magic to these people.
Who the takes a truck here, you Georgia idiot? Oh, there it is! 72114! It's everywhere! The machines are taking over the road! Joey and Don and everyone is on the road!
Driving through traffic, it's just horrible. People in the South, they are the nicest people, but horrible drivers. Just absolutely disgusting at driving. Went to Hooters in Dallas, which was a good time. It was both our first time at Hooters. Cool place. That's all I'll say. That's what I'll leave it at. But I actually had some good food. I mean, just saying. We got through Dallas. We just kind of spent a little bit of time in Dallas. And then we actually went through New Orleans, camped after New Orleans.
Change and then it's over.
So here's the thing. I wanted to go on this trip because I'd found myself in a really shitty place with work, completely exhausting me. And, you know, you might as well travel when you have 2 weeks to spare during the summer. It's the best time to go. You don't want to drive around America when it's wintertime. That would not be good. Oh no. I think it's better to have experiences than material things. Because you have a thing and that's great. It's here. But a trip is here. And I think that's what I wanted, and that's what I got out of it. Totally, 100% worth it. I highly recommend it to anybody else. Grab your best friend or a couple of friends, your friend group, and just go. I mean, we drove to Chicago from southern New York in one day. Why can't you?
At this time, we were just really tired. We'd been on the road. We've been driving about 10 hours a day for the past, 11 days probably. We just wanted to get home, it felt like, from New Orleans. And we just had to conquer the East Coast, and then we were good to go. We started with Atlanta. I decided I had to see the aquarium, the biggest aquarium in the world. And that was it was a really bittersweet just because of how crowded it was. And honestly, it was probably the most touristy thing that we went through. After Atlanta, we went to Kentucky, Mammoth Cave, and it's the biggest cave system in the world. That was insane. It was really pretty. These huge openings in the earth, and it was really cool. Like, be in those huge spaces in the earth. It felt really nice to leave Mammoth Cave just because we knew that at that point we were heading home. It felt good to know that we'd be sleeping in our own beds that night. So yeah, and then we rode home late into the night. We got a ticket. Our headlight that had been out for a while now. I've been wondering when we'd get the ticket.
Okay, issue a ticket for the headlight. It's a fix-it ticket. Have you ever had one of these?
No, I have not.
Okay, let me explain. You can get it dismissed. Great, thank you.
We got home, and yeah, I mean, it just felt like we just accomplished something when we pulled in the Hacks driveway. It was a great feeling, and it was pretty insane. It was a great trip. So we're on the road, and what is this guy doing? Heck, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, man.
Idiot.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Always have us fired, kid. I know.
Alright, that was good.
That was like stupid turns.